I thought everything was going really well.
It's not you, it's me.
Oh. No, yeah, I could see that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, you said it's not you, it's me. And by me, you meant you, like implying it was your fault, which I totally get.
Okay, I was just saying that to be polite.
Exactly. You're a liar. You just lied to me. And honesty's the foundation of a healthy relationship.
You know what? I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Exactly, because you have poor interpersonal communication skills, which is why we can't communicate well, hence why the relationship's not working, which is why I agree when you said it's your fault and not mine.
You're a horrible boyfriend.
Was a horrible boyfriend, because as of about 20 seconds ago, you broke up with me, so that's how that works. Got my coffee. Gotta stay caffeinated.
It's funny to put stupid chicks in their place. You see, once they find something they don't like, they're already exploring other options instead of talking things over. That's modern women 101, to be honest, but it's still surprising to hear the same goddamn arguments. These women love bragging about their emotional awareness and how important it is to have communication skills, but they fail at that very thing. When they say, "It's you, not me," they're just leveraging political correctness not to hurt your feelings, but if you really grasp female nature, it's easy to see through that narrative. Communication saves relationships? Yeah, for sure, but modern women do not communicate at all. You must take some womanese classes to really get what they mean, and of course what they do is way more important than what they say. Let's check some comments. Being called a horrible boyfriend/husband by an emotionally unavailable, lying, abusive, and manipulative woman might be the healthiest thing that guy has had happen in ages. It's not me, it's you. Well, not you exactly, but I just think I can do better than you. Actually, it's more about the other girl I already found who is better than you. So technically, it's not me or you, it's her. She is the reason for our breakup. Uses her weapon against her. Play with her with those words as the way she'll want to destroy you with. Now, in the next clip, you'll see how a woman's narrative is dismantled. Since women don't like being called hoes or materialistic, they always come up with excuses to justify their behaviors. Some men just don't get this mindset, but a minority does and calls them out.
I'm going to give my honest assessment of what's going on here.
Go ahead, seriously.
I've listened to quite a bit here. Here's the problem. You're in the breadwinner position, you're in the leadership position, it turns you off, but you still like your guy because you know, he's your high school sweetheart and you want to hold on to some semblance of romance and the high school dream, right? But the problem is that he's not necessarily providing for you the way that you want. So you're looking at it like, fuck, I want a man's man and this guy's not giving it to me. So let me go ahead and be open so I can still get attention from other guys, get the ability to feel like I'm single, but simultaneously have the safety of having a guy at home that I can come home to. So if you're a guy that really does it for you, you might have with him, you might not, but you want to be able to reserve the right to be able to find a better option should it come across, which is why you want to be open. No girl ever wants to be open unless she doesn't truly respect, admire, and love her man.
Women love keeping their doors open, if you know what I mean. If they have a man back home, they get a sense of security greater than being single. That's why when a relationship doesn't work, these women come up with open relationships unless they already have a solid replacement, which usually means a man with a higher socioeconomic status. These women don't want to hurt the feelings of their men, but they definitely do by being shared by other men.
Okay, I will say
Perfect.
You're wrong on the part where you said something about like him not providing for me, you know, like
he provides, but you're the breadwinner, you're the leader in the relationship.
Yeah, I mean only like within the past year. Before that he definitely was. But
and when did you become open? 2 months ago.
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
So how's he wrong?
So how am I wrong?
Because like okay, that really caught me off guard. I'm not looking for like a man to take care of me. Like I'm more independent, so like it doesn't have anything to do with that. Like you said,
I understand that.
You might not be looking for a man to take care of you, but I feel like intrinsically, like as women, we all want it.
I get that.
No matter if we make a
the fact that you're in the leadership role and the fact that you hold all the leverage in the relationship is why you're saying I want it to be open, because you know he won't leave you. But if he grew a pair of nuts and said, I'm not fucking tolerating this shit, you're single, you would probably think twice about saying that dumb shit, I want to be in an open relationship.
She's independent, but at the same time wants an open relationship to have access to multiple men who'll give her attention, validation, and even dick. Women can't get more delusional than this. If a woman truly loves a guy, she's not messing around with a bunch of dudes. Men are growing weary of women who use them temporality to showcase they're in a relationship.
Probably. We would definitely need like a lot of help in our marriage.
More therapy?
Yeah.
No more therapy for you.
Yeah, because the therapist is the one that says
That shit messed you up, bro.
Because the thing is that women, this is the thing.
I definitely get what you're saying.
I'm coming out with a book. It's going to be called Why Women Deserve Less. And I'm not kidding around with y'all when I say this shit. Like, the thing about women is that they need to feel inferior to you to actually respect you. That's the reality. You need to be in a leadership role. You have to have the leverage, and she's got to like you more than you like her. When you like the girl more than she likes you, this is what you end up with. And I'm not trying to make fun of you.
Oh, no, I get it.
But there's a reason why he's in an open relationship with his wife, when I promise you, I bet my left testicle he would prefer to not be in an open relationship.
Trust me. Yeah. No.
He probably cause a lot of fights.
You don't even care.
Yeah, you don't care.
But this is what happens when your girl don't respect you and they're in a leadership role.
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. When a woman is in a leadership role, she will make your life fucking miserable.
Okay. I definitely see your side. I don't disagree.
So
she doesn't disagree. She's been exposed. And look, instead of beating around the bush, why doesn't she say that she's exploring other men while keeping her husband at home? Oh, because she doesn't want to be called a 304, especially as a married woman. The men probably wants her to dump the other guys, regret her choices, and go back to him while he's not sleeping with other women because he's 100% loyal.
Knowing this fact now, will you change the dynamic of the relationship?
Nope.
To be real, like it definitely just like reality just set in. Like you definitely just called me out on my shit.
Oh shit.
Like for real. That like kind of hit.
I guarantee you, he's there like, damn.
Oh no, like I feel bad. Like I know it's not what he wants. But like
he married her too. Hold on. For him to stay with you after that,
yeah,
he must love you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it goes against his hardwired instinct.
Like he's doing it because he's so supportive because he does love me.
You tell that to me, Myron or Cinco?
You're single.
Or
Cinco,
me.
I don't know, but us,
Yo, shut the
we
fuck
gone.
up.
We're out of here.
Oh yeah.
So it's
and
like,
see,
Don't make
that's
me
just
bring
the
up
difference.
the last marriage fresh. Come on, man.
Huh?
All guys are different.
Yeah, men, here's the thing. Women are capable. Like, here's the thing. If a man's value is high enough, she will share her man. Like, I have multiple girls. I told them, yo, I'm going to have multiple girls. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm not being monogamous. But girls respect me for being honest and, most importantly, being the leader. But you can only do that if your value is high. If it's not, then the girl is going to be in a leadership role and she's going to punish you for it. She's going to make you her subordinate. When you're her subordinate, she's going to want to entertain options. She's going to want to go ahead and deal with potentially other guys or whatever. And that's not the natural way of things because women never want to be running around being polygamous. Girls typically do that only when they're guys of lower value.
Men have a polygamous nature, so they can easily spread their seed. Just take a look at kings and other authorities of the past. They tend to have multiple women. Just because they're high-status males, they can get vast rotations of chicks. However, women with rotations of dudes just increase their body counts, become undesirable for marriage, and get used as sex objects. No serious man wants to deal with a 304 who's got a whole waiting list of backup plans.
And also, you've never had a guy that was a real man's man to say, yo, this is what it is. This is what we're doing. So I get that part as well.
Exactly. Like I said, we've been together since 16. So yeah.
Bro, if you're watching this shit, tell her, I don't tolerate this shit no more. You're not being open, and if you are, I'm leaving your ass.
Hey.
That's the truth. That's what's gonna make them both happier. That's gonna be a better marriage.
Because what's gonna happen is, right now, it's in him like, damn, it hurts.
Yes.
It's gonna come out eventually, and you might not like how it comes out.
Right.
Yeah. So I was with you.
Why did you go to is it marriage therapy? Counselor? Like.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he go too?
By himself now, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, marriage therapy is a lie, bro.
It's also it makes you lose respect for him too.
It's a finesse.
The fact that you talk about your problems to another person about your marriage makes you lose respect. The fact that he can't handle the problems on his own,
because
it's
like
a scam.
Miscommunication, like everyone says, communication is key. It's definitely true.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely true, but she just suggested an open relationship instead of saying that she doesn't like being the leader. You see, in terms of ego, being a leader is dope, but as a woman, it just dries up her punani to see that her man is just a beta. Let's check some comments. What the fuck has happened to men? There are too many men allowing their wives or girlfriends to have open relationships. The fact that she knows he would prefer to not have an open relationship, but doesn't care enough to put a stop to it speaks volumes. He needs to leave that 304 yesterday. The only open relationship I believe in is the one where I open the door and tell her to get the hell out. I couldn't agree more. If she wants to ride other dicks while keeping you at home, she might as well become a sex worker. As a man, you deserve better. She said he was taking care of her for years, but as soon as she started making more money, she started looking for other men. She was probably with him because he took care of her. She never respected him, and she's probably still with him because she feels bad for him. That last woman proved that boundaries are essential. If you don't enforce it, you'll get played if she uses you as an option. A man with boundaries might get rejected or called names such as insecure, intolerant, and the like, but that's way better than making thousands of concessions that hurt your well-being. Is man's standards discrimination? So be it. You'd rather stay alone that with a 304.
So at what point, though, does trust factor into that? Like, let's say her friend's getting married, or, I don't know, her friend's celebrating a birthday. There's 15 of her friends going out. She wants to join.
Yeah.
At what point does trust play into that, where it's like, you don't want to tell them, no, don't go and hang out with your friends because they're going to a club? I mean, to me, that just seems like a little...
Well, I say you can't control a girl. You obviously can't do that. You're not going to tell her, you're going to stay inside. The only thing you could control is what you do and how you respond. You want to go? Cool. You're single when you come back.
But there's got to be a line here, right? but
no, that's not manipulation at all.
But let's
that's
just
having
say,
boundaries and not acting on
that
it.
Example.
Well,
hold on. Let me give my example. Okay?
Sure, go ahead.
1 year relationship.
Mm-hmm.
She's going out with her friends, celebrating a birthday party. It's a girl thing. 15 girls are going to be there. She's known them forever.
Mm-hmm.
You would tell her, no, you can't go to that because you're going to a club.
I would tell her, you can go and do whatever you do, but you will be single when you return.
But why? Why would that make sense to throw out a relationship like that otherwise is good?
Because if she respects you, she wouldn't have went in the first place.
But that seems like more like an ultimatum that you're placing on her.
It's not an ultimatum. She has a choice to make.
Okay,
but that's an ultimatum.
No, it's like no. It's, she could do it. She's completely free to do whatever she wants. Because the thing is that she's putting the relationship in a risky situation.
Why? Why would she be? Don't you?
Would you trust her?
Because let's be honest here.
Do you know
what are nightclubs for?
Well, here's the thing. So I will say general.
Oh.
Okay. I will say in general.
Yeah.
Nightclubs are for meeting other people. For flirting, all that sort of stuff. I get that. But I've also seen just as many innocent encounters where women want to go to both dance with their friends, have a great time, and I don't see the issue with that.
The issue is simple. Those innocent girls represent the 1% of women who go to nightclubs. Dancing, talking to friends, and celebrating any type of shit is the last thing women really want. Well, if they do all of the above, it's just because they want to get validation from men. As you know, girls love being wanted, so if a man doesn't want her to hit the club, he's not insecure, but rather secure that he doesn't want to deal with a woman who's probably shaking her ass around thirsty dudes.
I think it really depends on the context.
I think it depends on the context as well. Like, if it's all of her friends and they're like, hey, it's, so-and-so's birthday, you should come, and it's a really close friend of theirs birthday, it's like, you're not going to tell oh, sure, it's not an ultimatum, but effectively it is, right? You can't set that on your, well, I suppose you could, right? On your girl, though, and expect that, like, I don't know, it's her friends, right? Unless if she was leading the charge and she was like, everyone, let's go to the nightclub, and she invites all of her friends, but she doesn't invite you, that might be a little bit different. But you have to have some compassion for her, because you also understand that she has a duty or a diligence to her friends in the same way that she does to you.
Remember we mentioned earlier, right, about there being bad people in the world, right? And you don't really know who the person is, like being bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, in that environment, there's bad people. Now, she might be an angel, she might be perfect, but her friends may be like, yo, LaQuisha, don't worry about your man at home. Just have fun tonight. We're all lit. We're all drunk. And that one encounter of that one bad friend could spoil the whole group.
I don't get why these men can't understand fresh and fit. It's all about common sense. These women end up being so influenced by their single female friends that they do crazy shit that damages and ends the good relationships they have.
I'm just saying the environment there can be tainted. Now, is it going to happen? Who knows? We're just saying, if you have a man at home, why put yourself in that situation? Why?
It's not a good look. Like, you're going to be in an area where there's a bunch of thirsty men offering your girl liquor, trying to dance with her, and it puts the girl in a bad position. Here's the other thing too. Mm-hmm. She could get drunk and something could happen, and then next thing you know, bam, like she's for her kiss another dude or hooking up with another
girls get drunk in Miami, have boyfriends, and we're like, yo, boyfriend, we didn't even know. It's like, yo, legit,
bro.
Funny. Bachelorette parties, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come to Miami, it's crazy. A bunch of girls. Oh, they're just chilling by themselves. Before you know it, there's a gang of guys in their room, and I'm just saying, bro, things happen.
A bachelorette party is the quintessential haram celebration. Does she want to celebrate that she's getting married in the club, where she's going to be approached by multiple needy dudes? That's condomining the future marriage to failure. She could just have a girls' meeting in a house with no men at all and gossip if they like. But no, these women want to feel wanted and shift the goalposts while the man is making thousands of concessions and being there for her at all times.
So don't be dumb about it. Be smart.
Well, here's the thing. I refuse to give a woman the comfort of security with me as her boyfriend while she can simultaneously and behave as though she's single. I have boundaries and standards, and this is what it comes with it. Because the thing is that if a girl truly respects you, she's not going to want to go to the club. She's not going to want to be around her friends that want to go ahead and do all this extra stuff.
Single life.
Yeah, like she's not going to want to behave like she's single when she's with a man that she actually admires and respects. And my thing is, if she wants to go to the club, that's cool. But you no longer are in a relationship with me because I'm not going to look stupid sitting at home while you go out and behave like you're single.
As you can see, it's not a matter of being a dictator. It's a matter of not accepting bullshit that women come up with all the time. Does she want to act like she's single? Well, you do not take her seriously because you want her to be faithful and submissive to you. Just like women want providers and protesters. As a man, you're free to ask for a chick who respects your standards and admires you. Let's check some comments. As a married woman, I stopped going to the club the moment I started dating my husband because the thought of other men touching or hitting on me made me uncomfortable because I knew I found a good man. Myron is 100% correct. It's not even about whether or not she's going to cheat. It's all about respect. Any girl who's in a serious relationship with you and wants to go out to a nightclub with her girlfriends, it's just disrespectful. She shouldn't have friends that want to go clubbing. If her friends are for the streets, then she's for the streets. Your job as her man is to protect her, even if it means protecting her from herself. Wow, what a powerful quote. Women are emotional, so no wonder why men want to keep them in check. It's not about control, it's about self-respect. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content, like subscribe and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.